What's up, YouTubers? Ken here from Dyslexic Investor, and I love this article that Robinhood just put out. It's their 3 bold business or biz wishes for 2020, and I'll link this article. I always like these. Like, they're called the Robinhood Snacks, and I really enjoy these little quick reads that they put out. Sometimes you get them via email, or you just log on to the Robinhood site, and it links you to their blog, which is the snacks section. As you can see here, you got the Men in Black saying, "Look here for a crazy 2020 predictions." So it kind of gives you a little spiel here in the beginning. It's saying on March 9th, 2009, the S&P 500 closes at $676 or 667 points, the lowest of the Great Recession. Okay, today, which is the 30th of yesterday, the S&P closed above 3,200 points. The market has nearly quadrupled since the financial crisis. And we can do a quick look back on that. We're just going to use we're going to do SPX again. We like those guys. And then we're going to go on a monthly cycle. And they go down in 2009. You see here that actually it closed at 6666.79. Like, talk about numbers, 666. Are you serious? So all the way from here up to here. Wow, what a run, right? That is absolutely crazy. Breaking through a 200 moving average on a monthly chart, that's a hell of a sell-off. Like, that's crazy. I'm looking at this and how beautiful this run has been up. Again, look at that yellow line. It has been holding that quite steadily, honestly. It's been insane. Absolutely insane. Anyways, so that is that. Let's go back to the article and continue reading. Their first wish, okay? Their first wish is, we wish that Apple would acquire Tesla if Tesla stumbles, in quote, bringing us the iCar. As everyone knows that the Tesla just built a gigafactory in China. It literally made it within like 10 months or something like that. They had their first cars rolled out for their employees. That is absolutely insane, building a whole infrastructure on that. Let's see, Apple has, since its last quarter, has $206 billion in cash. $206 billion in cash. Let's see, what's Tesla's market cap? Tesla's market cap.
According to Fidelity Investments,
Tesla market cap. Tesla market cap is 75 or 70. Just call it 76 billion. So let's say, hypothetically, I hope it doesn't happen because I love Tesla as well. Let's go back to AAPL, which I said AAPL, which is the Apple ticker. Let that load. Look at that beautiful chart. Oh my gosh, that is sexy. All right, let's go to daily, and this is just it's a monster run. Okay, they have 206 billion on the books. 206 billion with a B. Okay, and then let's go to Tesla. I should right here. Boop. All right, and they've had a monster run this year too. Like, this is absolutely insane. Like, opening up the year kind of closing at 176 and then rebounding to $435. What? Okay, insane. Anyways, they're rallying, I think, today due to a lot of the good news of the China Gigafactory opening and the success just within a year time frame. Anywho, so if even a Tesla has a iffy quarter coming this end of January. Wow, that's actually really soon. If they have a little miss in January or something, and the stock comes down to 300 or whatever, God forbid anything, we actually can see on the options chain. So let's go here, and we're going to go to the end of January, and they're saying plus or minus $50, $53 basically. So from there, we're going to go up 53 or down within that range. So basically, we can come down to like 380, or we can continue to go up to 480 or whatever. That's kind of a pretty big swing there, right? That being said, like if it comes back down to like the 200 or whatever, like again, this thing has had crazy swings. Tesla has had crazy swings, and it has been a rocket ship here. And if you look on mostly any indicator, it is so heavily overbought, but that doesn't mean that it's not can't go higher. Like that's the hugest misconception here. But I really like this article on Apple. If you have read in the past, they've always had this rumor how they closed and stopped the car stuff. They kind of did the iCar or the CarPlay kind of stuff, which is still not in Tesla. And the funniest thing here is this says, plus the two companies' HQs are just 9 miles apart, which is kind of funny. So it's not going to be that bad. And the biggest thing is their takeaway is, well, what happened to Elon? Like Elon is such the pedestal. He is the driving force. He is the motivational guy. He is the stopping the trolls out there, slapping people in the face. Elon Musk would have to let the CEO of Apple, Tim Cook, of course, take over the company if one acquires the other. But that he still would have a huge play in it. Again, I don't know Elon Musk, but I could see him having somewhat difficulties letting go of his baby. Yeah. That being said, let's go to number 2 big wishes for Robinhood's wishes for 2020 predictions is Chipotle. Why the WTF do you not switch to pickup or delivery only? So basically the premise of this, they would have a smaller space instead of having a more fast casual sit down with different booths and tables throughout the restaurant. They would just have like a smaller footprint. Like I don't know if some people have been to like a Cava where like there are a couple tables and things like that, but you literally just walk in, get your food, and you get out, or it gets delivered to you. Which that can be very costly. We've seen that with Uber Eats, DoorDash, and all those other guys. It costs so much for delivery. But that being said, like this would be crazy. I've seen this when you drive by a Chipotle and you see it's like 2 to 5 p.m. There's nothing in there. There's no one in there. It's just wasted space. Which again, it's the restaurant business, and it's usually when people want to eat. But people are always kind of craving some guac and chips or a delicious burrito. So that being said, and they kind of hint that the reason Target's stock has been at record high is thanks to the curbside pickup. Walmart has committed tremendously a lot of money in their locations for curbside pickup as well. So this is kind of like the trend change of like, hey, I don't want to wait in line, do this, do that. I just want to walk in, have my order ready, pick up, and get out and go watch Netflix at home or whatever. That being said, I'm super excited to see if they kind of switch to like a smaller footprint concept of just basically having like, again, like how many people have been inside of Domino's? Like you just walk in, pick up your pizza, and you get out, or it gets delivered to you. Wouldn't that be kind of a cool threshold of like, instead of having, because pizza is such so low margin of making, they're able to add the different various costs of being able to drive it to your house. But imagine that they're changing the trend into how Chipotle would do this. So this is Chipotle is CMG, Chipotle Mexican Grill. It's been a great year for them as well, starting at like $425, ending the year at $841. Are you serious? Like, holy moly guacamole. That was a pun. Nearly doubling in price, okay? Basically doubling in price. Let's just call it doubling in price. And it looks like it had a cadoofle here. But let's just look on a weekly chart. Again, it's been a monster run in 2019. Like, this is the last couple years. Again, I don't know if you guys remember, they had the E. coli breakout like twice, I believe, in different locations, and They had to like fix things and reconsolidate and do some research and figure out what's going on. That being said, like, people truly love Chipotle, and if they had any side of creating this more of a easy pickup, easy go, which I'm not a crazy Chipotle guy like some people I know. I'm not a burrito ambassador, but I would like to see, if I was a Chipotle stockholder, for them to try these smaller footprint concept, more like in the cities and things like that, because they've been expanding out to more into other areas in, like, I'm not doing the country, but they're expanding out to more suburban areas. Okay, last but not least, Amazon, which I am a very happy shareholder of that stock. I actually did sell my Apple this year, which is it's again, you're talking about, I've had it for many years. The third and final wish for Apple is, or for Amazon, or for Robinhood, is they want naked shipping to stop the cardboard, the Amazon boxes, and so forth. What that means is, like, they're not going to send your whatever, your Rolex, they gave the example, in the manufacturer's box and just slap a packaging sticker on it, because a mailman, or God forbid anyone else, sees that package on your front steps or anywhere else. They're like, holy moly, a Rolex? Heck yeah, and they can just take it, and that's thousands of dollars away. It would be a little more like on, like, diapers. So if you get boxes of diapers, if you have kids, the subscription service via Amazon is fantastic on getting those box diapers every month or month and a half. And most of the times they put them inside of another Amazon box. So this is what they're talking about, the naked shipping, to kind of eliminate that, because the boxes that your diapers come in, it's a really sturdy box already. So they just slap a packaging sticker on it and send it to you. That's more or less likely to incentivize them to cut down on a lot of the cardboard. And of course, it costs Amazon millions of dollars to do this. So Robinhood was making it called going naked. So basically, if you are an Amazon Prime member, you can do 2-day rush shipping, next or today, 2-hour delivery. You can also do just send it whenever, or like no rush, and they can send it within like 4 or 5 days, and they actually give you like a credit back to the account. But imagine what Robinhood is suggesting is just do it, hit go naked, and they give you $1 off whatever you're buying, or a certain percentage, or you get a certain item points build up or something. Make an eco score, friendly score on how many trees you're helping save XYZ a year, and after a year you get a prize. Whatever, you can kind of game the system on making it fun and having people kind of help save the environment, which it is somewhat important to, of my point of view, to cut out on the boxes, because I've noticed that just this holiday season, I just see Amazon boxes throughout the whole community that I live in. And when the trash came around for recycling that week, all I saw were the brown boxes with that Amazon tape everywhere. So let's go ahead and look at the Amazon stock, which I actually have. What is it? Where am I? Where it is. And this thing has been not nearly as great a year as Chipotle or Apple, due to a lot of negativity stuff. But that being said, I think it's going to be a nice poise. It's taking a break. It's consolidating. Let's go ahead and look at a year. Basically, again, a lot of stocks did start on a really low note due to the sell-off in December into early January last year. So we're talking about 1460, and now we're at 1840 here. Not crazy. It did go up all the way to 2000, so it did at one point had to make over $550 per share at one point, but kind of came down to lack of guidance, the fear of another recession coming, the trade wars, which are a huge impact on a lot of the goods and so forth. It was just not a good year for that, but it's breaking out of this consolidation period here between You can kind of see here like the 1730 to like the 1830s up here. It's kind of breaking out and continue going higher. It had a huge announcements of how great their holiday season was, kind of selling off slightly into that. But I see this going potentially higher. Again, full disclosure, I do own shares in Amazon. Absolutely love it. I have no reason to sell it. I think 2020 will be a fantastic year for Amazon. But last but not least, I want to thank Robinhood for a fantastic article. This was so interesting to read and getting other people's perspectives on this. This is what I love about the stock market, because you could think of like, oh, why doesn't Apple buy Tesla? Duh, that would be a lot of money. Duh, things like that. It's just super interesting to see this stuff. I'd like to know what you guys think down below in the comments. Don't forget to slam that like button and subscribe. Hit that bell if you don't mind. It really helps out the channel. I'm trying to grow here. Get this done. You know, we out here trying to be hustling, trying to make this a fantastic channel for people to learn how to invest and learn charting and fundamental analysis on stuff, and just sharing great ideas. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. This is Ken from the Dyslexic Investor. Catch you guys on the flip side. Peace!